Hi, I'm Becky Streepy from Glue and Glitter, and today we're making chewy, whole grain vegan fig bars. Y'all, these fig bars are basically like stuffed granola bars. The outside is a chewy, oat-packed granola, and then inside is a sticky sweet fig jam that you don't even have to cook to make. Let's do it! So grab yourself a large bowl and mix together quick oats, brown sugar, flax meal, and salt. It's important that you use quick oats here, not rolled oats. Quick oats are the ones that cook up in a minute, and they're just a little bit more broken down. It makes them more absorbent, and it means that you don't need to make your own oat flour for this recipe. In a separate small bowl, mix together your wet ingredients. Combine tahini or your favorite nut butter with vanilla extract and maple syrup, applesauce, and a little bit of water. Whisk that together until it's a nice even mixture. It's going to look like it's curdling as you mix it, but don't worry, that's just because of the texture of the applesauce. Everything is fine. Now add the wet ingredients to the bowl of dry and mix well until you have a dough that sticks together when you form it into a ball with your hands. Set the dough aside while you make the fig filling. Combine soaked and drained mission figs with maple syrup, lemon juice, and a little bit of water. It's important that you remove the stems from your figs and that you soak them in hot water and then drain them. You're removing the stems because those aren't going to blend up into a smooth jam. The reason that we're soaking these is to soften them up so that they'll break down more easily in the food processor. Now close up your food processor and start to run it. What you're going for here is a sticky preserves-like texture. You're gonna run your food processor for a minute at a time and then stop in between to scrape down the sides. When you scrape down the sides, any figs that have flown up and stuck to the sides get pushed back down to the blades so they'll break down. The other reason you're stopping though is to give your food processor's motor a rest. If you run it continuously for several minutes, you can burn out the motor, and I don't want that for you. Now it's time to layer up your fig bars. Break the dough in half and press it into the bottom of a lined 8x8 inch baking pan. You want to press really well and make sure that it goes all the way to the edges of your pan. Now add the fig jam to the pan and press that on top and try to get a pretty even layer, but you don't have to go for total perfection here. The last layer you're going to do is another layer of that oat granola topping. Since the fig jam is on the soft side, I wouldn't just plop a big lump of dough down and start pressing. It's going to want to press into that fig jam. So what I like to do is break that second half of the dough into pieces, kind of scatter it over the top, and then gently kind of press and spread it until it has like a single layer on the top. Now it's time to bake. After you pull your fig bars out of the oven, let them cool in the pan for 10 minutes, then move them onto a cutting board and let them cool for 10 more minutes. This is going to make them a whole lot easier to slice. When the cooling time is up, you are ready to slice and serve. I hope that this video has answered all of your questions about how to make these vegan fig bars. If you have any questions I didn't address, feel free to drop a comment. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Happy cooking!